As I see you, you are an infinite being. You literally have an infinite potential. You are more powerful than you will ever know or understand. And it is up to us while we are alive to shorten the distance between where we are now and that power. It's up to us through becoming conscious, through making conscious choices, through, for example, paying attention to what supports us and embodying love and what doesn't, modifying our lifestyles so that we can begin to truly actualize our potential on this earth. We are loving the world into wholeness, but that has to first begin with ourselves. This is why everything that I've ever shared has been about the inclusion and acceptance of self. We have to start with our humanity. We have to begin by taking care of who we are at the most basic fundamental level. If we are burdened and overwhelmed by emotional content, we're unable to be present. If we're unable to be present, we're constantly living in perpetual loops. At some point, we have to have the courage to realize that we're not here to be fixed, healed, and changed. We're here to live in love. And that's the transformation. That's the shift. That's the breakthrough. But that's why we've lost all of our magic, because we're solely relating to ourselves as these bodies, right? As these physical instruments. And we're solely relating to the world through the lens of what we can taste, touch, feel, right? And know, okay? But once we start to shift into this world of energy, once we realize that everything is energy, that nothing is solid, that everything is vibration, well, what does that mean? That means that it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what your level of education is. It doesn't matter what race you are, what nationality you are, what gender you are, what choice of sexual preference you are. It doesn't matter. Once you get how to work with energy, you can accelerate outcomes in your life. Why? Because you are being in the state of being that is required to bring those outcomes into your life. But here's the miracle. I don't want to know what's going to happen. I don't need to know what's going to happen. That's the blessing of life. The blessing of life, when you really start living, if you really want to live, then let go as if you were dying. If you really want to live, let go as if you were on your deathbed every day. My God, if you had 3 minutes to left, would you still be upset at your ex-husband? If you had 3 minutes to live, would you really hold on to what it is that you're holding on to? Well, if you wouldn't hold on to it on your deathbed, why are you holding on to it now? What is the point? There's no point. The reason why I'm able to be the way that I am is because, first of all, I appreciate and value the gift of life. That's enough for me. I'm alive. Everything else is a bonus. None of the rest of it matters. None of the rest. I woke up. Whoa, I woke up. I get another day. Woohoo! I wonder what's going to happen, right? That's it. Whatever happens is just what happens. But there's nothing worth holding on to. There's nothing worth holding on to. Okay? So if death is the process of letting go, then life is the process of letting go. So as we examine humanity's potential resides at the level of the unconscious. And the cool thing is, once you take the time to unwind everything that's there, you can then begin to put into that unconscious whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you require. Because part of the reason why we're here in this human experience is to remember how to address energy, vibration, and frequency. It's like planet Earth is like magic school. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like, I think the reason why we loved Harry Potter so much is because we love this notion of Hogwarts and this place of belonging for people who are magically inclined. Well, planet Earth is the home of the magically inclined, right? Because when you think about it, what are we doing? What we're doing is we're practicing alchemy. We're transforming that which is dense and heavy into light and gold. That's how it works. That's what we're doing with our emotions. It's what we're doing with beliefs and thoughts and all of these things, right? But it's not even really magic. It's just recognizing how reality works.